everybody, so today's video we are going over ways to modify your glute exercises so that it doesn't hurt your hip. My name is Dr. Dawn. I work at Performance Place Sports Care. I'm just one part of the locally world famous chiropractors here in Costa Mesa. If you guys like this video, you want to know a little bit more about what to do about your hip, maybe some educational things, check out our YouTube page. And on the search engine, you can type in hip videos. Just type in hip if you want to know more. We have tons of free resources for you to take care of. So today we're going over certain exercises maybe you've tried. You've been told, try glute exercises for your hip pain. When we're talking about hip pain, it could be somewhere maybe in the crease in the front side here, or even on the side of the hip or back side. We're talking about anywhere along the hip crease is what we're talking about today. So if this exercise, or this exercise are ones that you've tried for your hip pain and actually hurts during or maybe even a little bit worse after, I want you to try to modify in the ways that I'm going to show you now, okay? So what we're going to do is maybe sometimes going through glute exercises like your banded or your glute bridges, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of things to take into consideration like your spine, what the feet are doing, all kinds of stuff like that. It's a lot to think about in one simple exercise. So how about we just make it a little bit more challenging by adding a glute band to it. So there's two ways I'm going to show you how to modify this. First one here is take the biggest resistance you have at home. You can have those long resistance bands and just tie it around your knees if you need to, or some of you may have this fabric one here, or even those smaller ones. Maybe take a few of your smaller ones and put them on your knees and try this out. So what we're going to do now is lay on down, and instead of just going through your normal glute bridges without any resistance, we're going to try to break the band in half. We're going to lift our toes, and we're going to push up and come back down. At no point are you losing the width that you're creating here. So although we're spreading wide here and coming up, we're not losing that at all on the way back down. Try to really get the glutes to work hard in this one by taking toes away and getting the glute band to help you out in this one. See if that one simple modification is something that works for you. And if not, there's also another thing to take into consideration like the core and the spine and what they're doing through your glute exercise, okay? So we'll take a heavier weight here. This one here is around 20-ish pounds, and I want you to put it above your head like this. It doesn't have to be a kettlebell. It could be anything that's around 20, maybe 30 pounds, depending upon who you are. Keep the glute band on your knees. We're going to get hips and glutes and core working here. So you see here with the weight I put above my head, I'm actually going to try the entire time to push it towards the ceiling as I peel up into my glute bridge. Again, at the top here, when I feel like it can't go any further, push even further to the ceiling through that weight, and then roll back down. Again, one more time, wide with the knees, push to the ceiling, keep pushing as you peel your hips up, hold at the top and squeeze, and slowly roll back down. Those are two simple modifications I want you guys to try for your glute exercise. Again, with the ones we showed you in the beginning, there may be a lot of things to take into consideration what could be contributing to why your hip hurts in that movement. So we make it a little bit more challenging, get certain areas to stabilize better through a challenging glute band or through a weight above your head to get the core to work differently, and you may notice a huge difference in that. So try all these ones out and see how your hip feels after. You may notice that it doesn't hurt you as much as the other ones do. If you guys like this video, you want to know a little bit more about what you can do next, you can always reach out to us. There may be a free gift somewhere below or that pops up onto the video. I want you to take advantage of that. That's where do we go next with this? If that's worked out for you, do you have to do these kinds of things the rest of your life so your hip doesn't hurt? Not necessarily, so go ahead and take advantage of those next steps.